And now people are cold. And we don't have fuel. Which is absolutely an emergency. Oh, right everybody. Hello and welcome back to another episode on Settlement Survival with me, Spacefish, and welcome back to our lovely little settlement. We have received a new flock of immigrants, which is absolutely lovely because that gives us so many more possibilities in terms of bringing our settlement forward. However, at the same time, that comes with a lot of challenges. As you can see, we still have some homeless people, which, you know, we're working on that. But we have some issues here and there. You know, we're very low on wood supplies. We've been deforesting like crazy. And in order to try and take care of that, we're also building some foresters' huts now. But that will take time. Then we need employees to take care of that. And it'll all be a little bit of an effort. We've got tons of other tasks on the list. You know, we've got the quarry that we're building, then hopefully getting some stone, then we want to upgrade the roads, then we need more water, we need all kinds of things taken care of. We will start with that all today. So, let us go. Let's hop right into it. Let's speed up the gameplay a little bit and make sure that we prioritize the right things. In fact, I'm not even sure what is prioritized at the minute. It looks like it is that forester's hut right there, which is probably not a terrible choice because I'm not convinced that we actually have enough wood and everything else to build all the things that we need. So hopefully that'll at least get that going a little bit faster. We do have 10 laborers, which is insane. But then again, the fields are just ready to go now. So there's that. And we do probably also need a few more water fetchers. So let's maybe go and just increase the job positions that we have at our wells for the time being, so that we can have some more water coming in, and then we just see what the effects of that are. You know, it's kind of a blessing and a curse with all these extra people. On the one hand side, it's lots of extra hands that can help us make things become a reality. On the other hand side, it's also lots of souls that need to be fed and taken care of. So, you know, there's always advantages and disadvantages with this kind of stuff. Now, that said, hopefully there's going to be progress on any front, which currently doesn't really feel like it, I do have to admit. Not quite sure where all our workers are at. Okay, so here's a lady that's actually bringing over some wood, and she is building that now. I have to say, I find it kind of crazy that they seem to be bringing everything over by hand. I'm wondering what we can improve here in terms of logistics. I know that there's a hand cart, but that's quite far down the line. And we need like steel and all kinds of other stuff. We have baskets. But I guess we need to make baskets, right? Not sure of that. With a reed. Okay, do we have reed then in terms of raw materials? We do. Harvest at waterside or reed field. Okay, we don't have reed fields. So I guess we kind of harvested things over there. How do we potentially then make baskets? Like, where would we make those? Knitting workshop, maybe over there. Kind of looks like a potential thing, but that needs to be completed. Also, people working away at building the quarry, which is lovely. Ah, jeez. We should have everything we need in terms of construction materials. I think it's just a transportation issue for us at the minute. Why are you not doing anything? Taking a break. Okay. More break, people. Okay. Well, you know, taking a break is all fine and dandy, but we also need to kind of build and complete stuff. Just want to be saying that here. Hopefully they will continue working on things, because having homeless people is never good for the mood, and low mood is never good for anyone. So please build and do things. and take care of the priorities. This thing has been prioritized ages ago. I mean, surely, if it's prioritized, you would go and actually provide the materials for it, right? Hope. I hope these things are not showing us what's already wound up in construction somewhere. Because that would be an issue. I don't get why the quarry is still being finished, but somehow the quarry seems to be the priority at the minute. I cannot quite tell you all. Ooh. Also water, my god, I mean, we got more people working on it. But still seems quite a fragile balance. Call it that. Ah. Okay. Another thing. Domestic fuel. We don't have the wood for domestic fuel is the issue. We don't even have the wood to build properly, you know. Whoa. Also, we just used 30 wood for something. And we're using a whole lot more. I'm not really sure where it's all going. I guess it's going into construction, hopefully. Yeah, people are actually bringing it. Okay. Oh, wait. This was not prioritized. What? But why was the button colored in like that? I don't know. Oof, anyways, okay. Oh, and the quarry is ready to go. And there's 5 people working there instantly. That may be a bit excessive. Honestly. Let me slow things down a little bit. I think we're overdoing it here. I'm gonna block a slot. Like 4 people working there is probably good because we need it for a lot of construction. And I really also want the stone so we can start upgrading our streets eventually. So people are moving around a little bit faster. Because I think getting from A to B is something that's really actually taking up a lot of the time of our people at the minute. Okay, and let us go and prioritize this then. Oh. I hope I didn't sabotage that now. I did. Great! I forgot that you can only prioritize one thing. Well, now I messed it up completely. Anyway, so once that is done, we will go and prioritize the houses. Or, well, now they're kind of doing both. Which also works for me, I guess. And then we go from there. And we also honestly don't have quite as many workers as I was hoping. If you think about it. Because now people are wound up in the quarry. Yeah. Also 3 homeless people. Wait, do I need even more houses? I do. Let's mix it up a little bit with the models. Oh, within the marketplaces. This is out of reach of a marketplace. Cool. This seems to still be fine. Okay, so that should be enough houses, hopefully. My god. Also, we don't have any laborers anymore now because this thing has been built. I will close down one more job so we keep some laborers. And just, yeah. Just keep it at that for the quarry for the time being. The mine is actually crazily staffed if you think about it. We'll close down one job in the mine and open up one in the quarry. Just balance it out a little bit, you know. Food is fine-ish. Oh god. When is it harvesting time? Harvesting 100%? I think it may be time to open these back up. This all looks pretty good to go. And also, I'm missing resources now. Okay, let's... I think we need to harvest here. We're pretty good on the iron tools for the time being. So we'll just focus on this, I guess. Also still decent on the clothes. Okay. I think this is harvesty, right? Harvesting 100%. I have a feeling this has got to be harvested. And honestly, the thing is, we probably even need one more worker. Just to speed up the whole harvesting thing a bit. Ah, we don't have enough people. What do I tell you all? Really kind of don't. Gotta limit this a bit again. Well, actually, wait, let me... We're just gonna go and put 2 workers on one field, and then we're maybe gonna try and rotate them around to speed up the harvest, because last time the experience was that 1 worker wasn't really enough to harvest everything in time. And of course we need food. In fact, we need lots of food. Our food resources are draining a lot now. What we are doing well on, though, is... oh god. Not fuel. Not fuel. We're doing good on water. We're not doing well on fuel. And we're not doing so hot on food either. This is like... It's tough. It's really not easy to balance all this craziness, I have to say. What is this? Textile. Okay, but that's not like super urgent, I'm thinking, hoping. I also don't know until when I can even harvest. Where's the second guy at? Ah, he's just coming back. I think he's just coming back from being a laborer or working up there, so... You know, that should be fine. But we don't have a single laborer left over at the minute. And, I mean... Oh, yeah. We need more people, somehow. But more people is then, again, more craziness to work with. We could downsize the builder's cabin a little bit. Just to 4 people for the time being. Just get the food and the fuel prioritized a bit more for now. We do need to make sure to bring in as much from the fields as we possibly can. I'm a little bit worried that I may be very late with the whole harvesting thing now. But, well, I mean, hopefully that somehow still works out. Don't quite know. I think around... I don't actually know, like here-ish, I guess. So, like, probably we have like a month or so maybe to harvest. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. At least we have 2 people now working those fields, and we have some food coming in. We have some fuel coming in. That's all great. And there's more births, which will also not make our lives easier. 1 person is still homeless, but that will be taken care of. And we also do need... Make sure to keep expanding them roads. Not like anyone's really got the time to build them at the minute, but still. And wood is also still not looking great, especially now that we're needing to make fuel. And speaking of fuel, we still don't have any. Closing these down a bit more. We need to focus on the essentials again, I guess. 1 person here. And I guess another person there, but it's not great because we don't have much wood actually to spend on this, so... Oof. Not good. Not really ideal. I also... Honestly. This will just have to wait. We'll just employ 2 more workers in the fields. I am getting worried that we won't be able to bring in all the food. And honestly, bringing in all the food, with the levels that we have and the amounts that we're using now, is probably got to be the priority. So yeah. There's that. Now the builders... Actually, wait. We don't have much that we're building at the minute. Oh boy. Let's go. Put 2 builders on the job here as well. The rest of the builders can continue just, you know, working on streets, I guess. And now people are cold. And we don't have fuel. Which is absolutely an emergency. I hope these guys can actually make enough. For all the people that we have. Can they? Because the other place that we had for fuel, I don't think that exists any longer. So if... Ooh. If these guys don't manage enough output, everyone may just freeze to death. Or be really annoyed with us. Oh my god, and we lost a lot of food. Great! Well, that's lovely. Should I put the people in the fields earlier? Okay, so we have 10 laborers that we can reassign to other stuff. Firstly, we need more wood. So we take care of that. Then we have 6 people. We need more food. So we will increase the amount of hunters that we have. How much do we have in terms of leather? A bit. I'm tending to have one tailor to not go too low on the clothes side of things. And yes, citizens are freezing, which is not great. We have another 3 people. Contemplating what we want to do with them. I think 1 we send into the quarry. So we have at least some output of stone. And yes, fuel reserves are low because they're basically just getting zapped whenever anything's being produced. Which is not great, but hopefully that will be fixed soonish. We do technically have a knitting workshop. Baskets. You can make those here. Which would be very helpful in terms of logistics, to be honest. Let us make some. And then we have 1 person remaining, which we will just send to the pasture to try and increase the food output some more. Food will definitely be of the essence through the winter times. Technology-wise, we do have 1 technology point. Not sure what we would want to use that on. Right, but this is not a thing yet? Okay, this would maybe decrease the downtime of our citizen, which could be very nice. Trade. Research Institute. More tech points would be nice, but we don't have the people for that at the minute, so not yet. Okay. Let us do delivery, maybe. Because I'm hoping that that decreases the downtime of our citizens. Citizen a little bit, right? They don't need to go and grab stuff. It just happens. Also, what? The traveling merchant is here. Ooh. Well, he buys this. We can only sell him stuff. He only buys cabbage and reed. And I need the cabbage for myself through the winter. And I need the reed for myself. For the baskets, so, yeah. Not great, unfortunately. Under other circumstances, I would go for it, but as is, not much of a chance, unfortunately. So that is what it is. Right, foresters are pretty well taken care of, I hope. Yeah, I mean, they should be able to take care of it during the winter as well, so that's fine. I hope these guys actually pull in some food, because, damn, our food reserves are getting zonked so quickly. I mean, we have the pasture, we have the hunters, but I am stressing out a little bit over that, I have to say. If we run out of food here, that's going to be an issue. Water we have. I mean, that's great. That's lovely. And we always have the potential to expand that and play with it and have less people, more people working the well. But food... yeah, you know. Oh my god, we don't have any wood as well. Okay. I mean, then we need to cut down some more wood because we still don't have fuel, actually. How's fuel looking? Is there any upwards trend in terms of fuel at all? Or are we just all out of fuel, basically? I mean, some people have, like, massive amounts of fuel. Others don't have anything. Which is a little infuriating. But, I mean, yeah, we're at 18 wood, so we need to build some trees, I guess. And we need a laborer for that, so I think I'm going to take the one guy off the well for now. And he can just be a laborer. And, you know, please fell some trees. Get us some wood. Because otherwise, issues. I mean, the forester's hut will take care of it eventually. But, you know, they all got to spool up to some extent, right? There's lots of planting to do before you can harvest and fell more trees. And, of course, those trees also need to grow and everything. It's not that nice and easy. But, hey. Some more wood cut down back there. Which also should hopefully mean then some more wood that we can use in fuel production. And I really hope that the fuel production eventually goes somewhere because, my god, is there lots of catching up to do. I am tending, but we can't because we don't have wood. Otherwise, I would say, hey, you know, let's just set up another sawmill so we can, you know, have a little bit of extra capacities, but nope. So, yeah. Not so fun times right now, I have to say. Not so fun times. Everything's kind of like in a very delicate balance right now, especially the fuel is... I'm worried about people falling sick or like freezing or anything. We've got this sawmill working to the max, but we kind of got going a bit late, unfortunately. So the output is kind of not there. And there's lots of new people with new houses that don't have any fuel yet. While others just have massive amounts, mind you. So, yes, also that. Oh, it's rough. And the food, I mean, look at the food. It's just getting zonked. We don't have enough of it. I mean, maybe have enough to get through the winter, but it's going to be a while until actually everything's planted on the fields. We've got harvested again, and so on and so forth. And the food is definitely trending in the wrong direction. Let's say that much, eh? Making a little bit of stone, all good, all lovely, all fine, but food? Damn. And fuel. And fuel. And we have the wood for it, right? It's not that. It's more... Guess we're not making enough of it. I'm not sure. And again, we've already made like 20 this year, like... Oh, there we go. 70. Now, come on, please. Grab some, like... Oh my god, it's straight back to 0. Anna's back to 70. I mean, we're making so much. I don't know. I don't know. Now we're getting out of winter. what do I tell you? It's weird. When does the sowing season start? March. Okay. So at least the temperatures are rising again, which helps, I guess. Tough, but yeah. Fuel reserves keep being low, despite us just doing our best to get fuel in. I have a feeling it's all being distributed to the wrong houses a little bit as well. But then again, we just had a big backlog apparently on that. So, yeah. Anyways, we're in February. We somehow made it through a little bit. Yeah, not ideal. But it is what it is. We will have to take care of the fields soon now. Once it goes over to March, we have to get the fields sown. And just get everything underway again. Fertile soil. Why did I never see that before? Field grove and farm production increases by 50%. Pretty good. Huh. Okay. But, we have to see. Letters... No, let's not quite. We can reassign people once we actually get to March, and then we get there. Yeah, I mean, as you can see, this forest hut is, like, wildly inefficient still. Like, all these trees need to be planted and actually grow. These down here, I think, are actually producing some decent amounts of timber, which is lovely. Still no effect on fuel. I mean, holy moly. Pretty crazy. Hopefully there will be one soon, but currently, I don't know. That said, we do have a bit of timber, so I think we can go and maybe set up another sawmill very, very soon. And then we'll look at the rest of the things. We'll get the seeds sowed out again. We'll hopefully get some food in, because we're getting dangerously low. We'll maybe man the pastures some more as well. Try and somehow stay in the balance. And bit by bit, claw ourselves up again out of this little hole that the increase in workers has created. Really tough to keep a good balance here. But hopefully, we will make that, and much more, in the next episode. For today, we'll end it off right here. I hope you all very much enjoyed it. Next episode, we'll get back. It will be time to start sowing the fields. It will maybe also be time to go and gather some of this coal, it looks like. So we have some fuel at least. And we'll just be carrying on, providing the essentials, but trying to expand a little bit at the same time. Maybe there will also be some kids that are growing up that we can then use as workers to go and expand things a little bit. We will continue also making baskets, which I hope increases our logistics drastically when citizens actually have that. And yeah, then we will go from there, bit by bit, and hopefully improve our beautiful little settlement. For today, though, this has been it. I hope you all very much enjoyed the episode. Of course, if you did, please make sure to go ahead and smash that like button right down below. And if you're new around here and haven't done so just yet, also please consider subscribing right down below, as well as hitting that bell icon in order to stay up to date on all the future upcoming episodes. With all that out of the way, though, as usual, everybody, thank you so much for watching, and I hope I will catch you in the next episode very, very soon. Ciao.